Hello and welcome everyone. I am Aishwarya and I'll be a moderator for today. You have joined Authentica's Thai cooking workshop. Authentica is an experiential learning company based in India, and we design and deliver short-term study abroad programs for institutions in the US, Canada, and Australia. And while the pandemic has put the brakes on traveling for enrichment, it does not have to stop enrichment itself. That's why we at Authentica are bringing you the best of what the world has to offer so we can continue to have a more interesting and enriched life. This Thai cooking workshop is the second in a series of virtual cultural immersions that we would like students and study abroad faculty and staff to experience. We hope you enjoyed this and our upcoming sessions. Before we get started, here are some basic instructions. If possible, please keep your video on so that the facilitator can see and guide you better. Everyone will be muted to make it a disruption-free session. If you have any questions, please unmute yourself and ask your question or type your comments in the chat window and I'll be here to ask Neeti. I would like to introduce a facilitator for today. Neeti is the owner of Thai Akha Cooking School in Chiang Mai, which is a city in the northern Thailand. The cooking school was founded by her in 2016 with over 3,000 reviews on TripAdvisor. It has consistently been ranked as the #1 experience in Thailand, Asia, and now the world. Neeti is a member of the Akha Hill tribe, a tribe that immigrated to Thailand from China, Laos, and Myanmar in the early 1900s. Neeti will walk us through the history of Thailand and the Akha people and teach us how to cook Khao Soi, which is a traditional dish in northern Thailand. So let's welcome her. Over to you, Neeti.
Hi guys. Sawadee ka. This is the way Thai people say. You're gonna see. Yes, you also whine like that too. So my name is Niti, N-I-T-I. It's an acronym. So before we start cooking, let's talk a little bit about Thailand. So if you know about Thailand, you know, before in the old history book, they don't have Thailand. Before they call Siam. Okay, after the World War II ended, started with British and French, they started drawing the border, exactly the border and divide their territory. So they combine different kingdoms and they call Thailand. Okay, so they dropped the map of Thailand inside the map of Thailand, combined it with different kingdoms. The kingdoms that never ruled by the white men or never be colonized. So the word Thai actually means free. So Thailand is mean the land of the freedom. Okay, why the map of Thailand is only country in Southeast Asia that never be colonized by the Western. Okay, so after World War II ended, they changed the name for Siam. So in the old history book, they don't have Thailand, but a new history book that right after World War II ended, so they have Thailand and changed for Siam to Thailand. So I'm in Chiang Mai, which is the north part of Thailand. In the north part of Thailand, they call Lana. So if you're visiting Chiang Mai, you're gonna see L-A-N-N-A, Lana in everywhere. So inside Lana Kingdom, they have 12 different group of people. Each of those groups, they have their own language, their own culture, their own religious. I am Akha tribe. Normally, not many people know about Akha people because we have in Thailand only 80,000 people. And in around the world, they only have 400,000 people left. Akha people used to live in the border between Tibet and China. But Tibet was occupied by China, so we have to migrate to different part of the world. If you're visiting China, Laos, or Vietnam, or Cambodia, you're also gonna see Akha tribe, but it's not easy to find them because we are the smaller group. Okay, today you are going to learn the Khao Soi, okay, which is really typical Chiang Mai noodle. But before we go to there, I would like to show you about the market tour. Okay, we do the class in Chiang Mai, started with the going to the market. So when you see the photo there is what we call Chiang Mai Gate or they call fresh market, which is the fresh market. They open 5 in the morning and then close about 10 to 11 in the morning. All the restaurant or the hotel, they go to the fresh market and to buy. So you visit in Chiang Mai, you must go to this Chiang Mai market. Next photos. So to do the this photo here, when you go inside the market there, Thailand market is not like a Western market that inside the warehouse with the aircon. So everything they will be open up, and people just walking by. You can find anything into this market. What you see in this photo here. Next month we're gonna have the lights festival coming. It's the same like what you do for Christmas. You know, you do decoration and things like that, and we put these lights up, hanging like a Christmas decoration tree. So first, when you go to the market, we took our students to the fresh vegetable section. In the class, we teach like 11 dishes. So before you can cook, you must know your ingredient. This is our teacher explaining about the ingredient that they see at the market. Next photos. This student here, they smell like 2 types of basil. So when you go to the market, you can smell, you can touch, you can try anything you want. So what he holded there is, you recognize this. This one is the hot basil, and the other one below there, which is sweet basil. Okay, next photos. So we have the fresh section, and then we have the meat section also inside the local market. What I'm here is where they have the fish. When they're all the fish, eating fish in Thailand is really popular. The more popular one is catfish. So when you go to the market, they don't kill the fish before. So you have to go there, you have to order what you want, how many fish you want, and they will cut it up in front of you. Next photo. This where they have sell all the meat. So most people in Thailand, we eat pork, no beef too much. Okay, because we are Buddhism, so we believe that cow is sacred animal, and mostly people eat chicken or pork. So you see, when you go to the Thai market there, they don't have any ice and anything. Everything is open air. So you just walk in and you whatever you want, you point it, and they will cut it up for you. So this is fresh market. If you kill animal or fish right before, you don't need to put in the refrigerator or frozen or thing like that. So quite different than your market back home. And also when you walk inside the market, you see the fruit section. So we will, you can try, the fruit in the market is depend on the season. They change every season that come out there. You can try a little bit. We let our students to try. So you're gonna see a lot of, maybe you know some of these fruits already. Next photo. This one here, you know, this is my favorite. It's called Mangosteen, so which is really popular and really nice. It's purple outside. When you break it open, they are white inside. I used to love to eat too much of this thing. So if my mom told me that you swallow the seed down, they will grow in your stomach. So I eat 1 kilo of them, it's nothing happened. But if you come to Thailand, try this one. It's really nice. Next one. This one, the kids love this because when they see it, this is called rambutan, which is kind of hairy outside, and this is the spice thing. It doesn't hurt. You can touch it, and then you open, they have white soft inside. They have big seed that you're not supposed to eat it. Okay. Next. Jackfruit is one of the most sustainable food in Thailand. That beside now they also call the superfood. So you can eat the fruits, but what Thai people really love about is that they like to cook the jackfruit substitute with the meat. Okay, and I like it a lot. And then you can see this packet every corner, every street all year round, because the jackfruit is one thing that they wear the food all years. Next. And you come to Thailand and you see this thing, you have to try, okay? This is called mangosteen, mango sticky rice, one of the famous Thai dessert. You call dessert, but for us, we don't have dessert. We don't eat like, you know, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We eat every 45 minutes. In 24 hours, you can find something to eat in Thailand. And when you say dessert, we get confused because we just don't have idea of eat soup, salad, main dishes, and dessert in the end. You know, when you come to Thailand, everything come, you just eat. And when you order main tray, can be the last one, and dessert come before the main tray. So when they come out, you just eat it. So you're gonna see this stuff everywhere. Okay, next. I said that we are in Chiang Mai, you know, and Chiang Mai in the North City. Beside Khao Soi that you're gonna learn to cook today, Khao Soi also Chiang Mai noodle and really traditional noodle soup that you can only find in Chiang Mai. One other thing when you come to Chiang Mai, and the north part of Thailand, you need to try this sausage. They call Chiang Mai Sausage or Northern Sausage. It is really nice sausage that you cannot find anywhere. We have 7-Eleven in Thailand, like every 200 meters, they have different type of sausage, but you will not find this sausage in anywhere, not even in 7-Eleven. If you go to Bangkok, you will not find this. But if you come to Chiang Mai, you have to look into this thing or go to Chiang Mai Gate, you will find this one. Try this one. Next. You see this pink egg, it's not for Easter, okay? This is one of my favorite, also having in my background on there, because this pink egg for me is really interesting for my student to try. Also, I would like you to try if you come to Thailand and you see this pink egg is everywhere. This is they call century egg, or some people call 1,000-year-old egg. It's not 1,000-year-old, okay? Only what they do to the egg, they take normal chicken egg, put inside pots, and they fill it up the pots with horse pee-pee. Okay, and then they dig the ground, they bury the pot underneath the ground, and let it sit there for 100 days. So the horse urine slowly go inside the eggs. Okay, and you go to the next one. I'll show you what it look like when the pee go inside the eggs there. So you see that is totally black. So because they've been soaking in the horse pee-pee for 100 days, that's the name called century egg, which is, you know that you eat these eggs every day. So the century egg is the idea or is making ammonia. Okay. So ammonia we use for cleaning or things, that kind of stuff. So it's nothing bad. We eat this egg every day. In Thai, we call the horse pee-pee egg. So exactly the name. Okay, so I want, when you're there, try all the things, like especially the pink eggs. So this is the photos of Aka tribe. I mentioned a little bit that I'm an Aka. And you see this woman dressed like this walking around. So Aka tribe is not easy to see in Thailand, but I think if you go to the north, like a Chiang Mai or Chiang Rai, you might find them. The most popular one is the long necks. This is Aka dress. You can see the middle lady there. Actually, she is not Aka. She is from Brazil, one of our volunteer worker, because we are Thai Aka cooking school. So when they come volunteer and working with us for 2 or 3 months, we take them up to the village. And she really enjoyed that. You guys visit Chiang Mai, come see me. And this is the traditional Aka house. Basically, I grew up, this house like this in the village, in the jungle. So we use the grass to make the roof and everything, make it from the bamboo. So Aka people, we have a funny way to think about the food, that we have a saying that you can eat everything for the jungle. Only 3 things you don't eat and nobody knows. So my life, I've been growing up eating everything, try everything, nothing ever hurt me. Okay, so, but you don't have to be like me. So now we're gonna go to cooking, okay? We're gonna learn to make Khao Soi today, okay? First, to do the Khao Soi, I hope you guys have all the ingredient ready, right? And you have the ingredient ready already. So we're gonna do Khao Soi. So the word Khao is mean rice, Soi is mean chop it up, and doesn't make sense. Khao Soi, chop it up rice, but it makes sense the way that they take the rice and they grind it up into the powder and make it to the noodle like this. You see that? So First, to make the khao soi, we're gonna start making from the paste. Okay, and from the paste, and then we go to the make a soup, and then make it the noodle. I hope you guys have all the ingredients ready. If you are guys ready to cook, then what we need to do first thing, I want you to grab a pot. It can use the small pot, like an oatmeal pot. Okay, oatmeal pot like this, and you're gonna put the water inside. Only half, or you can say about 2 cups. I normally Thai cooking, we don't use measuring. Okay, we use eyeball. We just put everything inside there. And then after this, you can put the pot on the stove, turn the gas on high. Okay, turn the gas on high. And let it cook there. Okay. All right. If some of you guys, if you're cooking, if you can show me the video, will be nice so I can see what's going on. Okay. All right, so I let the water on already. Okay, so just on the stove there. Okay, and then what you do, guys, to make a paste, to make khao soi, you need to make a paste. So you need, I hope you have the chilies on your table. Okay, about the chilies, you know about the chili, it's the smaller type of chilies, they are spicy. The bigger type of chili, they are not spicy. In my hand here, I have 2 types of chilies. Okay, the recommended one to use in recipes, they call the Anaheim chili, which is quite big. And this is called the cayenne chili. And you use bird's eye Thai chili will be the spicy. To make a paste, use the big one. So the this is a teaspoon. You can see that it's quite big. Okay, so like a coffee teaspoon there. So, so you have the big one already. So this is dry chili. So what you need to do to use the chili, I'm gonna use the recipes for khao soi is for 4 to 6 people. So for me, I'm gonna cook for 4 to 6 people. And you can use between chili to 10 to 15 chili if you want. And you use Anaheim. But if you don't like spicy, Anaheim is not spicy at all. The cayenne will be spicier. So if you use the cayenne chili, you can do it less, or you can do 1 or 2 if you want. So what you do with this chili there, you have easy way to do. We're gonna take the chili, okay, and cut the chili about 1 centimeter. I think 1/4 inch if you are from US. Also, usually I will use centimeter. Cut it up into small pieces. What we do, we need to soak the chili inside the water that is on the stove there to make it soft, to make a paste. Okay, you cut it like this first. All right. I want another one. I get the cayenne. If you don't have a piece of chili like this, you can also use chili flake. Okay, you don't have one. Just, you don't need to do anything. You have chili flakes. You see that? I cut it up small one like this already. Okay, small pieces. So one thing, if you don't like spicy at all, you just want the color inside your food, you can also just take the seed out. Only use the chili skin to make it the color there. So now,
Niti, Melissa is saying she has a can of red curry paste as she was unable to get the ingredients, the chilies, I think, for the paste. So can she use the can of curry paste? Actually,
yeah, if she have the curry paste already, if she had the curry paste,
yes,
she just washing, they do the paste, and then when the time comes, so she can join. So yeah, if you have the paste already, they just wait, because the other people might not have the paste yet. All right, okay. So what you do, when you're ready with the chilies, you just put the chili inside the water there, okay? We need to cook the chili when the water boiling, okay? We need to put the chili about 5 to 10 minutes. And then when you put the chili inside there already, you just stir a little bit. Okay. Stir up a little bit. And then when you see that the water starting boiling already and you add the chili in, you can just turn the gas off. Okay, I turned my gas off already. We just need to soak the chili inside hot water or warm water for 5 to 10 minutes before we can make the paste, because the skin had to be soft. We had to grind it up or make it smooth. Right now, chili is ready. Now the next thing, what I want you to do, guys, to make a paste, you can use the mortar pesto like this, okay? Or you can use the blender, okay? You use the blender, get your blender ready on the table. I have my paste already ready on the table. I'm gonna use the mortar pesto, so I have my ready here. If you wanna use the blender, get the blender ready on the table. All right. Okay, so what you do, are you ready? So first thing we're gonna use for to make the paste is lemongrass. You see that? I have the long lemongrass like this, okay? So normally, this is long piece, but you might find in the Asian market or grocery store, they already cut it up small pieces like this already for you, okay? So it's about 2 inch, something like that. Okay, so what you need to do, you tie way where you have the lemongrass and you need to chop or you have to mince it into small pieces. You put on the cutting board there and you use the knife, you just smash. Okay, you're gonna need about 2 or 3 pieces for the making curry paste. I'm gonna use 3. Okay. About 2 inch long on the fresh lemongrass. And then what you do, you chop it up, or you call mince. You mince the lemongrass. So you use 2 or 3 pieces about 2 inches long of the lemongrass. You should get about 1 tablespoon of minced lemongrass like this. Okay, minced lemongrass. Okay, and then you add it inside your blender or you add it inside your mortar pesto. Okay, next thing, also the lemongrass, if you don't have the fresh one, if you use the powder, you just add it inside a tablespoon of dry lemongrass powder inside your mortar pesto. Okay, now next thing, what we're going to do, if you finish with the lemongrass, we're gonna work on galanga. Okay, galanga, they look pretty much like a ginger. Okay, in Thailand, we say galanga and ginger, they are brother and sister. Okay, guess who is the brother and who is the sister? Ginger is sister. Why? When you eat ginger, they are sweet, spicy, moody like a woman. But when you try the lemongrass, they look similar. But when you try the galanga, it's rough like a man. So what you need for the galanga, it look like this. So you're gonna cut it out about like a ping pong side. Okay, ping pong the ball, ping pong ball side like this. Outside, you see the skin. So we don't eat the skin of the galanga. Okay, and then you just peel the skin off. If you use powder, guys, or if you use the powder form of galanga, add in there 1 tablespoon of galanga inside the blender. If you use fresh, you clean the skin off first. Okay, put this into trash there. Okay, and then after this, you're gonna slice it, mince. Okay. Okay, see that I got 3 or 4, 5 pieces of small slice of galanga like this already. And then what you do, you have to mince this to small pieces. mince it. So you mince it like that. You should get about a tablespoon of the galanga chopped already. Okay. This, and you add inside your blender or mortar pestle. All right, next, turmeric. To me, I have turmeric like this. It's a fresh one. If you have powder or turmeric, use 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric inside the blender or mortar pestle. And when you have fresh one like this, you're gonna need it about small, half of the pimple size, a tiny bit of those, because the turmeric is just for the color. Khao Soi noodle, they have the yellow color, so you need turmeric to add a color. So also the same, like a ginger, they have the skin outside. You must peel skin off first. Okay. So after I peeled it off, I got it like a marble size of turmeric. Okay. So what you do, I wanna help my grind it up later. I chop it up again to make it small pieces. All right. And then you add turmeric inside that. Okay.
Yeah, so
All right.
just ask how much turmeric. Yeah.
Okay, now
So
next.
again, Neeti is cooking for 4 to 6 people, 4 to 6 servings. If you're cooking for one, please make adjustments accordingly.
Or you make it big portion like this, Khao Soi, you can refrigerate it in the fridge, keep all the stuff inside the fridge. It can stay 2 or 3 days more. Okay, and yeah. Okay, next. Garlics. I love garlic, so I'm gonna add inside 4 to 5 pieces. So you see that my garlic here, they have the skin outside. Thai way of doing peeling garlic, we don't use the garlic peeler or anything. We have really nice way to do the garlics. Just put it in the cutting board, you smash. Okay, when you smash, you see the skin, they pop open like this. It's easy to peel it off. Okay, so I have 5 pieces, so I have to smash 5 times. That's why Thailand, they call the land of smiling, because when people cooking, they just get angry on the ingredients. Okay. So I have to peel all this out. Okay, just take the skin out. You've been to Thailand, when you go to street food, easy way to see how they're cooking. You know, people are really happy street that, especially the vendor who cook, because they really put anger on the ingredients. After that, I'm gonna mince the garlic just to make it easy life for blender. Okay, I got my minced garlics already. Add it inside that. Okay, next is shallots. So I have 2 sizes of shallots here, guys. Okay, this traditional Thai shallots, which is, it's like a marble size of shallots. This, I think you can also find these shallots. This is called the shallot, and the other one, the bigger one, like a baseball size, we call red onions. Okay, so I'm gonna use, if you use the Thai shallot, the small one, the marble size one, you can use 2 or 3 pieces. But if you use the ping pong size or shallots, you can use only half. If you use the baseball size or shallots, you can use 1/3 or 1/4 part of your shallots. Okay, so I'm gonna use only half of the ping pong size one. So I chop it up again.
Neeti, just to clarify, we are still making the ingredients for the paste, right?
Yes, exactly.
So those who already have the paste, they can just observe for now.
Yes. Okay. Shallots in. Now the last for chopping. Okay, kaffir lines. I don't know what you are using, in the leaf or the fruits or the dry ones. If you use the dry one, the powder ones, you can add it 1 teaspoon of the powder inside. If you use the fruits one, so you just have to take the knife, okay, and just put it inside small pieces like this. Because the skin, they have stronger aroma. And you just add it inside. But if you are using the leaf, you see the leaf like this. So if you look closer inside there, normally the kaffir line, they have 2 leaves stick together like this, okay? So like this, but I already pulled it off already, becomes single leaf like this. When you look at it in the middle there, they have the stem, okay? So you have to break it right on the middle, okay? And then you pull the stem off, and you have 2 broken leaf like this, okay? So I'm gonna need, you use the leaf, you're gonna need 2 leaf. Do it again, like this. Okay, now we're gonna have 4 pieces. The one before here, and I'll put it back in together there. And you fold it half, 1 more half. Put on the cutting board. And what you do, they call chiffonade, but we're not gonna need the chiffonade here. Okay, see that the first cut, they become like a pieces chiffonade like this. It's gonna become small pieces. And then what you do, you're gonna cut, you're gonna chop this into small pieces.
Niti, Lisa is asking how much lime peel should she use if we are not using the leaves?
Okay, 2 small skin like this. Okay, let me see. This is a teaspoon. Okay, see that, just like a coffee teaspoon. Okay, 2 small pieces. Okay, just tiny pieces, about 1 centimeter long. Okay, 2 pieces add inside. And we use the leaf, 2 leaf. All right, I use the leaf one. So I will add this inside here.
We will be sending you the recipe PDF after the workshop, so you'll have the written instructions too.
Yes, the recipes, we'll send it over. All right, okay, guys. Now next, we're gonna need coriander seed. Okay. So what you do, normally I have a teaspoon like this, but my way of cooking, I just eyeball, or I prefer to use like coffee teaspoon, which is pretty much the same. So you're gonna need 1 teaspoon of coriander seeds inside the blender to make a paste. And then peppercorn or black pepper. If you don't have all this, if you don't have the seed, you can also use the powder. Okay, you're gonna need 1 teaspoon of black pepper, seeds or powder. Okay, and then cumin seeds or powder, a teaspoon, either one. Okay, this is cumin seeds, add it inside. Okay, and then this is my favorites. This is what they call the smell of Thailand, or the smell of Bangkok. If you've been to Thailand before, it smells really, really bad, but it tastes so good. So they call it shrimp paste, really, really strong smell like a cat food. A lot of students told me about that. So you're gonna need it, a teaspoon inside there. If you have shellfish allergy, that kind of stuff, you don't have to add it in. If you don't like the smell of the shrimp paste, also you don't need to add it inside there. Instead of, you can also add salt. For me, I like this paste, so I'm gonna add it in. So if you don't add shrimp paste in, add salt 1 teaspoon. Okay. Now next, almost the last for the paste. Okay, remember we had the chili inside the hot water. You see, look like this, soak in there. The skin, everything become soft already. So what we need to do, we don't need this water. Okay, so we need to drain the water off. Okay, if you're using the blender, you save it about tablespoon, put it inside the blender there, because when you grind it up, it's help the blender to move quickly. Okay, it doesn't.
Lisa is asking if we can substitute the anchovy paste.
Yes, you can substitute. Yeah, anchovy paste will work. Yes, but use less. I say 1 teaspoon. You use half teaspoon of anchovy paste, because to me anchovy is much more stronger aroma than chiang paste. Okay, but you like the smell, then you do 1 teaspoon. Okay.
And is asking if we can substitute cumin.
Cumin with they don't have the cumins.
Yes, I think that's what she meant.
If you don't have the cumins, you just skip it. Okay, if you don't have the powder or seed, you can skip it, the cumins. Okay, I don't know what can you substitute with the cumins. What's that close to the cumin smell? Do you? Oh no, oregano will not work.
You can unmute yourself if you would like.
Say it again.
I've just asked her to unmute. Yeah, you can ask your question.
I have garam masala. Can it be used then?
Oh, garam masala, we're gonna need it later on. So when if you have cumin seed, you can do like normally I will put 3 spoons of garam masala in. You can put 4 spoons in, because in garam masala they're gonna have a lot of cumin seeds inside there already.
Okay, thank you.
All right, now back to the chili, guys. We need to drain the water off. Okay, just drain. I will drain it here. So it's hot. Turn the water on. All right, so see that is drained like this already. So what to do, I will add this inside my the motor pesto, or you will add it into your blender. All right, now this is before you smash all the ingredients look like. Okay, now what you need to do is you use the blender. You must add a tablespoon of water inside the blender before you run the machine, because it might stuck. If you see that they stuck more, you can add a little bit more water, but not too much. So for me, I have the paste, the motor pesto like this. So all I have to do is just smash it until. Now I do the shortcut because I already done this 10 minutes before. So what you do, guys, you're gonna smash all the ingredients or run in the machine until they are smooth and fine. You don't see any noticeable of the pieces or chilies or lemongrass or galanga. Okay, I'll show you what that's supposed to look like, because I have this one that I've done it before. So now, you have the paste. If you buy the paste already, if you check your paste that you bought it from the supermarket. Okay. When you blend it, or when you grind it with the pesto, the paste supposed to look like this. Okay. See better? That, so you might, and then but you use the blender, they might look a little bit watering, because just to keep it moving. Okay, as long as you the paste smooth and fine, you don't see big pieces of lemongrass or galanga or garlic or anything. It looks smooth and fine. It should be good. I give you guys a little bit, maybe 1 or 2 minutes more. because I saw some of you guys using the pesto to do it. So normally you use the pesto to make it like this. It take about, if you're good, you can finish in 5 minutes. You know, if you have to do it. Me, it take me 10 minutes to do it because I like to use the blender more than the pesto like this. But my mom, she don't approve using the blender, okay? She said, when you use the blender, it doesn't taste like a handmade. So I told my mom that it's handmade, Mom, you just have to press, you know. So, but my mom can finish in 3 to 5 minutes. For me, it takes 5 to 10 minutes. So nice, ready?
I think, Neeti, this constitutes as your hand workout if you use the mortar and pestle.
Say that again.
Does this constitute as your hand workout, your upper body workout?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I teach the class every day here, you know, and then I show them my muscle, only one side. So this side I don't really use it. So I keep telling them that you have to exercise both arms, you know. Yes. Okay, let me see. I think we have, right. Rebecca using the pesto. Rebecca, how's your pace?
Yeah, I think she's just away. I think Aum and Lisa are at it.
Right.
Doing a good job.
Also, Lisa also use the paste. Nice. Also, don't use the pesto. Cool. If you use the blender, guys, it should blend it already. So we just give a little bit. Okay, that's okay. Abby, that look nice. Yes, good. Yes. If you are okay, Marisa, I don't see your paste. So.
To
Okay,
some of us who just joined, if you want, you can keep your video on.
That's nice. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, nice. Dinah. Good. Okay, that's look good. So we just wait a little bit for people who use the mortar pesto. Okay, they need a little bit time. You want to cook every day? It take me 10 minutes to do it.
To those of you who have just joined us, if you want, you could keep your video on so that Neeti can guide you better and see you. And we've just finished making the red curry paste. So if you already have a store-bought one, you can still join in and make the rest of the dish. And those who already have the paste, your patience will be rewarded when you actually make the dish.
Lisa, how's your pace? Okay, you need a little bit more work there. Yes. You can also use a teaspoon, Lisa. You can also, and then scoop everything in the bottom of the mortar pesto there. And then if you do, you go up high like this, you're gonna use a lot of your energy. So you just close and then keep it angry. You know, you have to be really, yes, getting angry, and you see a big pieces of shallot there. You just tuck it on it, but when you do, make sure that you cover because they will splash on your face. While we're waiting, I want to tell you a little bit of Thailand about mortar pesto here, okay? So for traditionally Thai people in the old time, not now. So if they're looking for a perfect wife, you know, they listen to the sound of she cooking in the kitchen. So every house, they have this thing in the kitchen. So by the sound of she making, she doing this thing, you can tell she's gonna be perfect wife, lazy wife, or bipolar wife. Okay, so this is the sound of perfect woman. You can get married her. You hear there. So it kind of there. So basically, you have to make some kind of music, standing music, and then if someone walk past by your house, they know that you're gonna be a good woman, you know, hard woman. So if you're a lazy woman, you do this. This is lazy woman. She wake up 6 in the morning. She do like that. But if you are bipolar, you do this. That's bipolar. Or she's gonna be really moody. Okay. So make the music. It's kind of really meditated. All right. How do I say her name? Right. Let me see your piece. Right. All right. Almost good there. Maybe you need a little bit, 1 minute more. Just make sure that you use the teaspoon, scoop everything, put it in the middle there, and then Lisa, can I see your piece? Marisa, okay, all right, almost good. Marisa, okay, okay, Diana, use the blender, okay. All right. Okay, mine's ready. Yeah, kind of like, so this, basically this curry paste, they call Thai red curries. The same paste you are making to make Khao Soi, you can also make red curry. You can also make Penang curry. You can also make masman curry with the Thai red curry. So Thai cooking, we have our same, but different. Which is you use the same process of cooking, use the same paste or thing, but when you're really cooking, you add a little bit of spicy, this and that, a little bit change, completely the taste will be changed. Like a masman curry, you use the same paste. You put the coconut milk, you put the potato in, you get masman curry. The red curry, you use the same paste, but you use coconut milk the same, but you add eggplant, you add vegetable in without the potato, and you get red curry. That's why we call same but different. Okay. All right. I think your paste should be good. You don't see any big piece, sorry. Okay. Lisa, let me see again. Okay. Nice. All right. So your blender is faster. Now we are ready. Okay, guys. Now the paste is ready. Okay, next we're gonna make the broth or Khao Soi soup. Okay, to do this, you're gonna need a big pot. Okay, that you can fill 2 or 3 liters if you cook for 4 to 6 people. And then I want, Ashara, I want you to do is that I want you to switch the camera to the other one on the camera that pointed to the stove, because we don't need to see this part anymore because we are done with our ingredients. I wanted to see my stove. You're gonna need a big pot or deep pan that you can cook. You can put the water about 2 or 3 liters if you cook for 4 to 6 people. And the next thing beside that, you're gonna need coconut milk. Okay, you're gonna need the coconut milk there. So my coconut milk here is 100% coconut milk and 1 liter. If you use coconut cream, okay, if you use coconut cream, you need half of the milk because the coconut cream is thicker and heavier. Coconut milk is more water and lighter. Before you open the cream or the milk, you have to check it. You know why you have to check it? It's same, but different. Okay. Okay, now after you check it, Okay, you have the pot on. If you like to use the measurement cup, you also can use it. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna need the coconut milk. Put it inside there. If you use the measurement cup, you can use 1.5 cup. For me, I like just 2 eyeballs. Okay, about 1/2 cup. See, I add it inside like that. So if you don't have, if you don't use coconut like this, you can also use cooking oil. But for me, I don't like to use too much oil. It's become more greasy. So I just gonna use a little bit of coconut milk to instead of using cooking oil. Okay. So when you get it up, you have to turn the gas on. Okay. So Thai cooking, we only have one setting. Okay, high. We don't have medium, low. Okay, when you buy the stove, they only have 2 writing on the stove there, which is off and on, which is high. So I add the coconut, 1.5 cup of coconut inside my pot there already. And we're gonna wait for the coconut milk there starting bubbling. Okay, I don't see any bubble yet, or waiting for the heat it up. Okay, you're gonna wait. Okay, now when you see the coconut in the pot there started bubbling, what you do, you're gonna take all of the paste, add it inside there. Okay, add the paste inside, and then you have to stir it. Okay, break it down, all of the paste, break it down, and you have to stir really frequently. If you don't stir it, they're gonna starting sticking in the bottom, and we're gonna cook until the white coconut milk gone, and we're gonna wait until they started bubbling crazy. So mine is not bubbling crazy yet. So basically about 1 to 2 minutes, just cooking the paste.
So Niti, Valerie is asking how much paste to use if they are using the store-bought one.
So how many people they are cook? How many people you cook for?
Yeah, Valerie, if you can unmute.
Sorry.
Yeah. She's.
I was just doing the full recipe, so like 4 to 6.
So you started I use 1 liter, so you use 500 milliliter. If you have a can, basically you're gonna need 2 cans. So you put it inside there, okay?
But how much paste?
How much paste? Paste, red curry paste.
Oh, red curry paste. So you like spicy? Then I would do 3 teaspoons. That's my spicy level. Okay.
3 teaspoons?
Yeah. If you don't like it, you can do 2 or 1. Okay. And then you see they're starting dried it up. So what you do, you add chicken inside, right? You can add chicken inside. When the paste starting dried up, and they add chicken inside there, and then you're gonna smell it really good. So we're gonna give a little bit minutes, 2 or 3 minutes for chickens. The white is not fully cooked, but to change the color for to a little bit white. Okay.
Ali, if you could just swipe, if you're on your mobile phone, if you swipe, you can see the other view, which is Niti's pan. So there are 2 views in Spotlight. If you're on your laptop, maybe you can see both the views in Spotlight. And you can see Niti in one, and the other one, she's sharing the pan. But if you are on your mobile phone, you can just swipe and you can see the other view, which is Niti cooking in her pan.
Okay, guys. So my chickens, they are turning white, but it's not fully cooked yet. The recipe is 500 grams, but that is Thai way. Every street you go in Thailand, they give you 2 or 3 pieces of small chicken in every dishes. But I love a lot of meat, so I cooking for myself. You know, I use 1 kilo. So how much you want? So after you see the chicken is cooked, not cooked but white. All the remaining coconut milk, I use 1 liter, you put it inside. Okay. If you use coconut cream, you can use half. Oh, okay. And they put it inside there. All right, I added 1 liter of remaining coconut milk in, and you're gonna see that all of this a little bit white right now, and then you're gonna see all the paste. You make sure that all the paste is so chunk and sticky anywhere. Okay, you make sure that you stir really well. The paste is completely gone into the coconut milk there. All right. Okay, so I think this is good. Let me see. Okay, all the coconut milk or coconut cream inside the pot there. Okay, and after that, garam masala, guys. You're gonna need garam masala. Okay. Okay, you're gonna need the garam masala powder. So what you do, you're gonna add it 3 teaspoons of garam masala inside the soup there. Okay. If you don't have cumin seed, you can do 4 teaspoons. Because in garam masala also have a lot of cumin seeds inside there. Okay, add it inside the powder. 2. I have 3. All right, and then when you add the powder inside, you have to stir a little bit. You're gonna see that water starting bubbling or boil it up, and the powder had to be gone. Okay. Yes, a little bit.
So Melissa, I see that you've asked if the alternative to garam masala is cumin seed, but no. So garam masala, so cumin seed, if you didn't have it before, Neeti is saying you can add a little bit more of garam masala if you didn't have the cumin seed before.
Okay, now next we're gonna add. I cook for 4 to 6 people. I'm gonna add 4 to 5 cups of drinking water or fresh water inside the soup there. Okay. So you want 2. 3. And 4. Okay. Add the water. Stir a little bit. Now what you need to do? Salt is the magic of cooking. Okay. You're gonna add inside 1 teaspoon of salt inside the soup there. 1 teaspoon of salt. Okay. Start it first. Don't try the soup yet, guys, because chickens still not cooked, still raw. Okay, now we're gonna stir a little bit. So what we do, guys, the soup here, the Khao Soi soup here, normally we let it slow cook all day long when you're coming eating on the street there, keep it warm. So what we do, we're gonna cover we're gonna cover this like this, and then we're gonna turn the heat down a little bit into medium low or something like that. Don't try the soup yet. Okay, chicken is not cooked.
So Neeti, Valerie is saying that she's using tofu.
Yeah, tofu also good. Yeah, but if you use tofu, you can try the soup because tofu is cooked. Yeah. So lower the heat down to medium low and let it slow cook. Okay. Now the soup is just let it cook about 45 minutes, whatever, you know. And then what we do, we don't need to worry about the soup anymore. Now we can back to the noodle. Okay. You can come the noodle. So what we do, I want to ask you guys, what kind of noodle do you use? Because the option to do here, you can use fresh. Okay, you can use fresh eggs noodle. So if you have a fresh egg noodle already, open the packets and then kind of rub it a little bit. Just break it everything down to pieces like this. If you use dry or if you use the spaghetti noodle, we need to cook the noodle first. So that's why. Okay, let me see. Okay, is that dry one or fresh one? Everybody have the dry one. Except Diana, is that dry? Diana is fresh.
I have the fresh one.
So Diana, you have fresh one. We just put on the side. Wait. Okay. Guys who have the dry one or they're gonna use spaghetti noodle. So first, if you have the dry one or spaghetti noodle, we need to cook the noodle according to the packet, which we need to boil it. So what you do to boil, you know how to cook spaghetti noodle, right? So you need to take the pots, fill it up with water, okay? And then turn the gas on. Okay. Then we just wait because I also have fresh one, okay? And you can also start the water because, yes. But we gonna, so that for Diana, only for Diana. So what you do, for the deep fry, you take how much you want, you just take it out. I will take it out like a 200 gram or the fresh one out on the side. For this one, we're gonna use only for Diana, okay? We're gonna use this one for the deep fry. Okay, I'll make it crispy. For the other people, you use dry or spaghetti noodle. We need to cook the noodle first, according to the packet. So first we need to wait for water to boil it. Okay.
So Neeti, Lisa is asking if you would, which one would you recommend? Dry rice noodles or dry egg noodles?
Dry egg noodle.
Okay. And Valerie is asking how much dry noodles should we prepare for the 4 to 6 servings? So
4 to 6 servings. So if you eat a lot, the packets is supposed to be how many grams your packet? Because mine is 500 grams. Okay. But
it is 454, so around the same. Yeah. So I think Valerie, you can remove 200 aside for cooking later in the broth, and the rest she can deep fry.
Yes.
Yes.
To make the water boiling faster, guys, just add a little bit salt inside. Salt will help the water to boil it fast. Okay. I will, when I do with the spaghetti noodle, I will use the whole packet because I don't want to cook spaghetti tomorrow, you know, I just put it in the refrigerator if they have leftover, you know, so I use the whole pack. But if you like to cooking a lot, you want to do, you know, every tomorrow you want to eat again, cook the noodle again, then yeah. All right. Okay, guys, so the water will take a little bit time to cook, to boil it. Just wait. I think if each of the noodle you have there, each of them, they have different timing of cooking. It depends on you use egg noodle from Vietnam, or do you use egg noodle from Thailand, or you use egg noodle from China. But the package should tell you how many minutes to cook. It is like the one that I like is the dry. I like the Vietnamese egg noodle because it only take 3 minutes to cook after the water boiling. But you use China, it's from China, the Chinese version, it takes a little bit longer. Okay, so spaghetti gonna take even longer to cook the spaghetti noodle. So, but Diana, you have fresh ones, and we just wait, and then keep a little bit of the fresh one out to make it crispy. Okay. Diana, make sure that you broke the pieces. Don't get it stick together with your hand. You can just rub it. Yes, yeah, like that. Perfect. Okay, guys, while you're waiting, you can also check on the soup there a little bit, just a little bit to make sure that the thing doesn't stuck in the bottom of the pot or anything, the soup. Okay, just stir up a little bit. If you want to try, you can taste the sauce a little bit, but it's not good yet. Okay, they're missing something in your soup there. You can try. Take a teaspoon and try the soup of the soup, the Khao Soi soup that we're making there. Doesn't taste good yet because we're missing the seasoning. Normally, we add soy sauce or fish sauce inside. But don't worry, we work on this soup later on, just a little bit. Now working on the noodle. Okay, now my water is boiling. Diana, how's your water? Boiling?
Yes.
Okay, so just, yeah, it's boiling. Then just cook the soft one, soft noodle. I think I saw the other people, they started doing the noodle already. They cook the noodle. Okay. So I just put my whole one because, oh yes, mine take 3 minutes after the water boiling.
If you can hear the crickets in the background, it's because Neeti has stayed awake for us. It's 10:30 there right now, Neeti. Sorry,
Oh.
11 p.m. in Thailand right now. And she's been really kind and stayed late up for this workshop. So thank you.
All right, let me test my noodle so that it's ready. No, I think 1 more minute. Okay, guys, are you guys ready with the noodle? Okay, some say no, some say yes. So just, mine also not ready. I'm just checking. So this, you get the soft noodle, but we had to do the crispy noodle one, which is my favorite, deep fried stuff. Let me try my noodle. Okay. Little bit more. Okay, who's ready with the noodle? Okay, Diana, ready? I'm ready. I'm not ready yet, so I need another 20 seconds more. My last try. Oh, my soft noodle is ready, guys. So yes. So the same with the spaghetti noodle or dry noodle, you just have to drain the water out completely. This is how we made the soft noodle one. All right. This is how I can put this one away. Okay. So this is how my soft noodle look like. You see that? So this is the soft one. Okay, now you got the soft like this already. Okay, so what we do, Diana, you are different, okay? Because you and me are the same. So the other people should have. So what you do, we're gonna make the crispy part. Okay, if you got the soft one already, put this one on the side there. Next, we're gonna do the crispy. So to make it crispy, you're gonna need a wok or deep pans with 2 cups of cooking oils. You can use any type of oil except the olive oil. Because olive oil, they have low temperature of boiling. You cannot use for deep fried. Sunflower oil, avocado oil, whatever oil, soybean oil will work. Just don't use olive oil. 2 cups of cooking oil, any kind of cooking oil. And you turn the gas on.
Yeah, will canola oil work, Niti? Canola oil?
Oil will work, yeah.
Great.
Pumpkin seeds oil also work. Any oil except the olive oil. So you turn the gas on, high heat, okay? The wok is better. And then to do deep fry, you need to get the tongue, or you can get the spatula like this, okay? I use the iron one to deep fry or stainless steel spatula. They have the slots inside, the open hole like this, because the oil can drop easily. So if you don't have it, use the tongue. Yeah. If you use the plastic one, you can, but I feel like a plastic can melt inside, 180 degrees Celsius of oil, but it should work. But if you have like wood or something, or stainless steel spatula or tongue, might be better for the healthy purpose, but you can also use it. So I have both.
For the fresh noodles, you can just slightly dust off the flour from the noodles with your hands. Yeah, you can dust it off.
Okay, now let's check. Let's look at my the oil part there. You see that? Okay, you might have to switch to the other camera. So what you need to do, guys, you need to check the temperature oils. Is ready or not ready? So what we need to do, you can use small pieces of garlic, just small pinch, really small pinches like this. And then when you drop inside, if the garlic sink down, the temperature is not ready to deep fry it. If they are floating on the surface without sinking, then they are ready. Okay, then they are ready.
Niti, 2 cups of oil, right?
Yeah, 2 cups of oil. Now my oil is ready because when I drop small, tiny pieces of the garlic inside, they don't sink anymore. They're just floating on the surface. Okay. You can see you have to switch to the other camera there on the stove to see me. So, and then make sure that you take that small piece of the garlic that you drop inside out. So what you do, you have the cooked noodle, use the dry one. You just take small pieces like this. Okay, just not too much, just a little bit, drop it inside. But for me and Diana, we are different because we use the fresh one. So the fresh one, what you do, you just gentle, soft and gentle, put it inside there. You can use spatula to flip, or you can use the tongue, okay, to flip it. Or you can use both, but I like to use only one. And you're gonna see, you're gonna let it cook 2 seconds or 3 seconds each side and scoop from the bottom of the oil, and you have to turn to the other side. So what you want a really crispy golden browns of the noodle like this. You see that? Okay, I'm seeing the camera, the other one. You should get it, crispy one. Okay, don't put it too much inside there. Okay, just grab a little bit of like small like this, really small. Okay, and then you drop it inside there. Be careful because the oil is super hot. Turn. If you're afraid of the oil will hurt you, okay? But if you don't afraid of the oil, they can never hurt you.
So if you're using fresh noodles, you can deep fry them directly. But if you use the packed noodles, use the boiled noodles and put a little bit of it in a very hot oil. And I think it's only taking around 10 seconds on each side, Niti.
10 seconds each side, and then you flip until you get the golden brown yellowish color. Okay. I have one more to do. Okay. Actually, I love these crispy noodles. I love to eat like a snack. Okay, you can just take a piece out and try. It's really nice. This noodle, if you have leftover, guys, if you have this leftover, put it inside Ziploc bag and then keep it outside. Don't refrigerate it. They can stay outside in Ziploc bag for a week. All right, and you can just snack on it. All right. Okay. It's okay. I'm done with my crispy noodle. Try one piece. It's good. If you use the dry noodle, it might take a little bit time for the noodle to cook. Okay, especially spaghetti noodle, it takes longer to turn it yellow because they're a little bit drier, and then what they call, I cannot think about the English word. So take your time. Mine is fresh, so just straight and done. This oil was really hot, so I'm gonna move to sides here. Okay, now we are almost ready to eat, guys. Wait for a few minutes for everybody to finish with the dry noodle. Okay.
Mine doesn't turn brown at all.
Okay, maybe about the heat, the oil, is that strong enough?
The garlic piece dropped to the bottom.
That's the problem there. When you deep fried it, when the garlic dropping at the bottom, that means the oil is not hot enough yet.
Oh, I see.
Also, so what you can do, you can just let it sit there and then wait the next turn, they will do better. Okay, and then you can do it, turn the gas up high, like, you know, high heat, the more you can go.
Yeah, I don't have gas, only electricity, and it's on the highest.
Okay, I see, yeah. I love this. Lisa, you finished with the crispy noodle? Lisa, try it. Marisa, how's your crispy noodle? All right.
I'm about to start.
All right. Okay, then we can wait. No problem. But make sure that when you heat it up, the oil, make sure that it's really hot. Put the garlic in. If they sink, they are not ready to deep fry. If they're floating on the surface, then they are ready. So yeah. Diana, how's your crispy noodle? Good? Okay. Yeah. Rebecca, you got the crispy noodle, okay? Patricia. Oh, the oil is not ready, okay. If you're the first time, maybe the first drop there is the heat is the oil is not hot enough. Then it's gonna take a little bit longer for the noodle to dry it up, to turn into the yellow brown. So wait a little bit, or turn the gas or the electric on high. Wait a little bit for the temperature of the oil go higher. Some of you guys don't have the video on, so I'm sorry I cannot see what you're doing there. All right. Patricia, you are still cooking the crispy noodle, right?
Yeah, I am. I'm getting there.
It looked like the oil is not quite ready yet. So what kind of stove, gas, you are using, electric or?
Electric.
Oh, electric, okay. So what you can do, yeah, just a little bit, take time, yes. But almost there. It's starting to dry it up, but it's not quite yellow yet. Keep it on, it's okay. Okay, Lisa, just put it out the noodle, okay. All right, almost there, Patricia. Don't worry.
Okay, so Valerie is saying that hers are getting dry and crispy, but just not brown. Is that okay?
No, doesn't have to be browns. Yeah, if they are crispier, it is good. So sometimes if they turn it brown, it kind of burn. So if they are crispy, then it's good. Golden brown is nice, or yellowish brown, if they are crispy, then good. Marisa, how's the temperature oil heated up? Okay. Lisa, you got the crispy noodle? Good. Okay. Rebecca, how's the noodle? Oh yeah, yes. Okay, you got it. Good. I love it. Rory, sorry. Thai people, we have problem on saying V, R, and L. Okay, we can never say it right. So sorry, I cannot say it. How's the crispy noodle? You okay? Okay. Oh, all right. Okay, I see that Patricia in the middle there is it's maybe a little bit not quite cooked yet, but in the edges should be okay. Yeah. Also, you can try that. Just break a small piece and try so that it's crispy, Patricia. Yeah. Abby, how was it? It's crispy or no? It doesn't have to be golden brown, okay? If they're crispy, then they are ready. Yeah. Mine also is not even color because I did it 3 times. The first round was yellow. The second round, I talk too much and they get dark, which is tastes a little bit like a burn. The last one is perfect color, golden brown. Yeah. I love this crispy noodle. Okay, Patricia, try the noodle. Let me see. Should be good by now. All right, you get the crispy noodle there. Okay. Patricia, next time also try with the deep pans. Okay, but so when you use the deep
I didn't have one.
Okay, all right then. Or if you don't have one, next time try with the pots, the small oatmeal pot, because they can the when you put the oil inside, the water go up and then the noodle can go sink down. When
I have a one person kitchen. I don't have all the pots, but it's okay. It's getting there.
All right. Okay, guys. After the crispy noodle, it's time to eat. But before we're gonna go eat, so we need to fix one more problem about the garnish. Okay, so what we need to do about the garnish there, first, Khao Soi, you have to have the shallots. Okay, so what you do, you just slide the shallots, like when you make it the salad slices like that. Okay, so you can slice shallots. I love shallots in top of my Khao Soi, so I will do a lot of the shallots. Slice it like when you make a salad, like when you slice it, the onions. So I get piece of shallots like this already. And the next thing, this is what they call, if you don't have this one, this is what they call mustard green, pickle mustard green. Okay, if you don't have pickle mustard green, use the pickled cucumber. Okay, so you have cucumber in there. So it's nice to have some kind of pickle on top of the Khao Soi. So what you do, you have the pickled cucumber. You have a whole cucumber, right? Cut in half, slice it like when you put it inside the salad, it's like what we call smiley moon or half moon. You can imagine what a smiley moon, right? The cucumber cut in half and slice in small pieces. But with the mustard green, I have the whole piece sticky like this. So what you need to do, you're gonna slice it into, I'll show you small pieces. Okay, let me cut it up first and then. Okay, you see that? I have the shallots, I have the pickle there. Pickle the mustard green, or you can use pickle cucumber. Okay, so what it means, smiley moon is like a half moon, or slice it up the whole, Take the cucumber, cut in half and slice in the long way, slice way, and you get the smiley moon of your cucumber like this. So pickle, also the same. Slice it into small pieces. I love that. Also, it's sour. I don't know the pickle mustard green that you have in the home is what's it look like? Marisa, let me see. I saw you have the packet. Is that the seasoning one? Or all right, nice. Okay. Oh, some of them already slice it for you already, so you don't have to do the work. Nice. If some of them, if they okay. You got this exactly piece like mine, exactly. So you take it out like this.
Niti. So Valerie is asking if it's okay to skip the pickled mustard greens.
Yes, you can. You don't. This is just garnish on the top. If you don't like it, you don't even have to put it inside that. Okay.
And Aum is asking, do we need to rinse the pickled mustard green?
Normally, I drain the water out. Okay, I drain the water out. I don't wash it because I like the salty taste and sour taste. But you don't like some of them, it depends on which country you get it from. Some of them really salty and some of them really acid, sour. So if you like the taste of sour or salty, you don't need to rinse it out. Just drain the water out. But if you don't like it, wash it with the fresh water one time and they just drain the water dry. For me, mine, I didn't do anything. I just opened the packet, drain the water, and use the whole thing as it is. And you get the Korea one, they even seasoning with the chili for you already. So last class, I had one guy use a Korea pickled mustard green. They're full with chili flake on the top. So I told him that you don't want spicy, go wash first, Or you like it, keep it, it's nothing, yeah. Last thing, I love this, my favorite also. Coriander, okay. And green onions. Also for garnish, guys, if you don't like coriander, you don't need to add a coriander. A lot of people have problem. If you have green onions, you can skip. This is garnish. So I teach you one secret to cut this. My mom told me that you can save your lifetime. So most people, they just cut it like this and they take forever, right? To cut it for garnish. So you I'm gonna use coriander and green onion. You put together like this, and then you break in the middle, break it. So you just get everything into like this. And then you put it on your cutting board there. Cut it how fine you want because this is garnish. Normally I like to cut it 1/2 centimeter because it looks prettier on the food. Okay. Yeah. All right. See, I have this. Okay, green onions, coriander, shallots, and then pickle mustard green, and then the lime. I think you know how to cut the lime already. About the lime, guys. Also, if you like, you can put it there as garnish. If you don't like, you don't have to. Okay, I like a little bit of lime, so I cut the wedges of the lime. Okay, so all this full thing is for garnish. Now it's time to eat. Okay, what we do, we're gonna, when you finish with this, we're gonna go over to the soup. Okay, we need to go over to the soup and we need to taste the soup. Okay. We need to taste the soup. All right. So the soup is, everything is ready. So what you need to do, normally seasoning the soup, you can use fish sauce or soy sauce. Okay. Mine, I love the, okay, yeah. I love the soy sauce, so I'm not gonna use the fish sauce. I'm gonna add it about 1 tablespoon. If you want salt, you can also add it salt. So the soup, it has to be a little bit more saltier than your normal food, because when you pour over to the soft noodle, it kind of, the salt level going down. I need a little bit more. I add 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, or you can, if you don't use soy sauce or fish sauce, you can just add salt to bring out the taste. Okay. Now try. It tastes good now. For me, it's good. For me, it tastes good. Maybe another more, because yeah. So, how to serve the khao soi? You need a bowl. My soup is perfect. You need a bowl. First, you need to add the soft noodle inside. Okay, the soft noodle one inside the bowl there. Add soft noodle, as much as you want. Soft noodle in. You add the soft noodle inside, and then what you do, you put the sauce over to the soft noodle with chicken and the waters, the soup and everything. The cover up. I'll show you later. See? I put over the top like this. You see the noodle bowls? Okay. Let me see if I turn another lights on. Okay. Okay, and then what you do, you add your garnish. I love shallots. Okay. I love my green onions. I love my pickle mustard. And then for Instagram photos, if you want to take the photo of your food, don't break the noodle, okay? Just put it down, so when you take the photo, it looks nice. But actually, when you eat it, you have to break it anyway, right? You just break everything down, but you want to take the photo, if you put a big pile of this, it looks nice when you take the photo. Yes. And then the lime, you squeeze our photo. You don't squeeze it yet, you take the photo first, and then you squeeze it. And the lime, you just squeeze in, okay? And this is how the khao soi, I don't just see, okay? Khao soi is supposed to look like. Okay, I love this. If your soup is not spicy enough, you can add chili flake when you eat it, because some people like it a lot, okay? For me, it's not spicy enough. So I'm gonna add a little bit of my chili flake inside there. But if the soup is too spicy for you, add sugar. Okay, if the soup too salty, you add sugar. If the soup, the Khao Soi too sour, you add sugar. When you add too much sugar, you get diabetes. Just be careful. But it fix the problem, because sugar neutralize everything, but it's bad for your body. Thai cooking, they're sweet. Everything on the street, you know, they're super sweet because they just love put too much chili in. Oh, I have to fix the problem. Throw the sugar. You know, too salty. I have to fix the problem. Throw sugar. So they end up really sweet. But I don't add any sugar in mine. I just add chili more because I like spicy. All right. I turn my soup off because the chicken, everything is ready. Okay, Diana, I saw you taking the photo. Can I do one screenshot or you with your food? Okay.
Yeah, maybe you can have everyone show their dishes.
Oh yeah, that would be.
It's not that pretty. Let me make a pretty one.
Yeah, take your time.
Are they eating already? So yeah.
I'm eating it, so I barely have some.
You already finished it? Okay. Well, I see they are eating. Okay.
Oh, I have a question. What about the tofu?
Do you use chicken or you use tofu?
Oh, I only use chicken.
Oh,
Okay.
it was, yeah, chicken or tofu, Diana. So if you wanted to make it vegetarian or vegan, no problem. I think she could add it later if she could just fry the tofu. Yeah.
Yeah, you can also choose one, chicken on tofu, or you can do both. Yeah.
Oh, okay, then I'll save the tofu for later.
All right. I see Abby eating. Okay, maybe I do with the Abby photo. Okay, wait a second. I need to wait. Wait. Or maybe all you guys show and do one screenshot, and I will put this into. Are you ready? Marisa? All right. Okay. Okay. Now I need your pretty face, smiley face. Nice. Arrow. Okay, nice. Okay, guys. I'm still up for any questions or anything you want to ask. You know, I hope you guys make the best Khao Soi. Okay, and then the recipes also.
Yeah, I'll send.
Yeah. She also have, or you can also go to if you need it, you can also download it and the website, our website also. Okay, and she will send it to you. Yes. Anyone, any question about anything or Thailand or cooking or anything that you want to know?
I think you also said, Neeti, that this recipe stays well if you refrigerate it. Only the fried noodles, you could keep it in an airtight container outside and not in the refrigerator. But yeah, I'm sure it's yummy and it's all going to get finished. And as Valerie has said, her husband is already excited. It's got its approval. So no, thank you so much, Neeti, for staying up so late and just having this and conducting. And thank you everyone for joining us. And if you have any questions, do stay back. But thank you for sharing this space. It was a treat watching you all cook. And I'm definitely getting hungry. And I think Neeti will have her Khao Soi as a midnight snack.
Yes, I will.
But we do hope you enjoyed this session and you will join us for the upcoming yoga session. I'll just post a link in the chat. So please share this with your colleagues who might be interested in these immersions. And we wish you a great day. And we absolutely understand if you have other commitments and if you have to go. But if you have any questions, do stay on. So me and Neeti will be here. All right. You.
Mhm.
Thank
So
you.
You're welcome.
Aum is asking if she can use beef instead of chicken.
Oh yes, you can use beef or chicken, and the meats you can change it to anything or vegetarian, or when you do, especially when you do the vegetarian version, if you use put a little potato inside with the tofu, it make it even taste better because potato bring out some sweetness and tofu just sometimes just plain, right? But if you use beef, you don't need to add the potato in or anything yet. Beef. We just Thailand. We're not a big fan of eating beef. Yeah.
Right.
I like it. I like it with the in the village we have a goat. I like to make sometime when I go to the village with the goat meat. It's really nice. Yeah.
Thank you so much ขอบคุ
You
ณค่ะ
do you speak in Thai? Oh,
Thai
you are Thai.
Thai so Thai but I never made khao soi before. This is my first time. I was so excited because I've been craving khao soi for a long time, and I say, oh my
Oh,
gosh, and I make like curry from scratch. I haven't done that
nice.
for a
Yeah.
long time too. Yeah.
I'm really happy that you joined it, and yeah, try with the beef next time. Okay.
Yeah, thank you so much. ขอบคุณมากค่ะสวัสดีค่ะ
ขอบคุณค่ะ
Thank you so much and have a great day.
You too. Enjoy.